Video isn't about facts and figures. Video is about emotion. You're trying to create some sort of emotion around the event, and there just isn't a better medium other than being there in person that you can use.
Welcome to the Marketing Magnified podcast. I'm your host, Mary Jo from Stream Creative. And today we have an outstanding guest joining us, Tony Gnau, founder and chief storytelling officer of T60 Productions. Welcome, Tony.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is going to be great. I'm very excited about this because obviously the topic is around video marketing. And the mini-series, as I explained, is about event marketing. And I know video is going to play a big part of that. But before we get started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and T60 Productions?
Sure, absolutely. T60 Productions is a video production company, and we produce all sorts of different types of videos, from videos for external communications like PR and marketing, but also internal communications when companies are trying to communicate with their own teams. We have done a ton of event videos over the years. I'm also a professional speaker, and I speak at conferences and corporate events and meetings all over the country. All of it centered around corporate communications, and most of it around how can you use video to do that better.
Great, that's wonderful. And you also have a book out, so let's give that a little shout out.
Where's the book? Hey, here. Here's the book. It's called Lights, Camera, Impact. It's an Amazon #1 bestseller. And if you want to improve the way you produce your videos, then this is the book to read. It's a blueprint for creating better corporate videos.
Excellent. I love books. I love learning. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
So we are going to dive in here. And I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Why should video be part of the event strategy? And secondly, how can it bring your event to a whole new level?
I think the biggest thing is that anytime you are putting on any kind of a big event or meeting, you are putting all sorts of time, energy, and money into doing these events. And they happen for one moment in time. That's it. But video allows you to let that event live on even after it's been completed. So it's like people go to that event. It's that one moment in time that they've been there. But when you create video surrounding that event, now that event lives on. Now you can keep using that content. You can keep targeting those people that came to your event. You can target the people who maybe would have liked to have come to your event but didn't get a chance to come for some reason or another. So it really allows you to keep that event going. And I just think that it's something that more and more events are certainly doing. You see videographers out and about at these different events, and I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. You would probably never think of doing an event without hiring a photographer and having a photographer taking photos. You need to be doing the same thing with video. Video is just becoming an additional component that you need. But the great thing about video is, beyond just allowing it to keep the event going in the eyes of your attendees and prospective attendees, it allows you to help promote that event in the future, moving forward, So it's like you need video to help promote. You need it to help keep the event going afterwards. And all of this comes together and helps you promote the event and keep it going.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Video to me also, it's a visual. People want to see what's going on. They want to meet the speakers. They want to see what the attendees are doing at the event. So video just brings all of that to life. I think it brings everything to a whole new element when you include it in your strategy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing that I always talk about video isn't about facts and figures. Video is about emotion. And, when you have an event like that, whether you're promoting it before the event, whether you're doing some sort of video at the event, whether you're putting together a video to be shared after the event, wherever it might fall in the cycle there, what you're doing is you're allowing people to have a feeling about that experience. You're able to tap into their emotions. You're able to tell a good story, tap into their emotions, and create a feeling. And that feeling is what's going to drive them to go to the event. It's what's going to form their impression of the event when they're there. And it's going to make a determination after the event is over if they're going to want to come back or tell other people about what they thought about that event. So you're trying to create some sort of emotion around the event, and there just isn't a better medium other than being there in person that you can use to further that.
Yeah, great. No, that's perfect. So I wanted to put you in the hot seat a little bit because I know you've done tons of video.
Yes.
And I'm going to challenge you, because I'm going to get my little stopwatch here.
All right.
To come up with, in 1 minute, 10 different types of event marketing videos that every brand should be making.
Okay.
Are you ready for this challenge?
Should I be describing sort of each one as I do it, or you just want me to list them off?
However you think you can get them done in that.
I can get them all done in a minute. I just,
All right.
like with the description,
Yeah.
we might go over.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's challenge it. I am going
Let's
to
do
the
it.
clock. I'm getting my stopwatch out. All right, I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes,
Here
let's
we
do it.
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
First and foremost, the teaser video. You want some sort of a video before the event takes place to try and encourage people to go. You can do live streaming videos at the event itself. We're here. Look what's going on. This is amazing. It builds enthusiasm. After the event is over, you want to do some sort of a recap or highlight reel of what took place during the event itself. You want to get testimonial videos from people who attend the event. You can use that for promotion afterwards. Behind the scenes videos, like do videos of like setting up the event and, the sponsors are moving in and they're setting up their booths and, do videos on all of that stuff. Speaker features. You mentioned like we want to get to know the speakers. Do features on the speakers and what they're going to be presenting on before the event happens. User-generated content. Encourage your attendees to be shooting video and posting video themselves while they're at the event. I mentioned sponsors. Do videos on the sponsors. That could actually be an enticement to get them to sponsors. We're going to do a video on you. Just straight up content marketing videos. You're going to have all sorts of great subject matters that are taking place at the event that are being talked about by the speakers. Pick a subject. Pick like the hot button issue or topic of the day and get all of your speakers to give their impressions on. Now you're creating actual valuable content that your attendees can get. And last but not least, do a thank you video. When it's all over with, thank the attendees for being there and send it out to all of them in email, just saying, wasn't that a great event? Thank you so much for attending. It doesn't have to be anything more complicated than that.
Oh, man, that was awesome. Do you want to see how you did?
I had to have gone over a minute with the explanations.
A minute 31.
A minute 31. I mean,
But
if
it
I
was
just
so good.
listed
I'm not
them,
going to stop you. It was so good. And you're right.
if I just listed them, I could have been under the minute there. It's the descriptions that put me over.
That's okay, because that's great. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You bet.
But before we go and wrap up, do you have any final video marketing nuggets you want to leave our audience with?
Well, I think the big one is what I mentioned. Video isn't about facts and figures. Video is about emotion. It's not to say that you can't include facts and figures in your videos or information. I mean, you want to convey some sort of information. Just don't forget that it's about emotion. Tell some sort of a story that is going to connect with your audience, that's going to connect with their emotions. And that's where the power of video really comes from.
Love it. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I had a great time. I learned a lot. And next time, we're going to beat the clock.
We'll beat the clock. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.